step 4 has you using the smaller jointer in the lab. It looks very similar to the one in step 2. It has the fence here, in feed table, push your board through, comes out the out feed table. The only real difference is that we have the on-off switch down below here. The green on, red off. Obviously there's no reset or anything, so it's just on and off. Alright, but everything else is pretty much the same as the other jointer. So looking at the actual demonstration, I'm going to highlight a few things as you watch here. I'm turning it on. Notice a couple things here as I position the board. The back face of the board, which is against the fence, notice how that is nice and tight against the fence. The reason that needs to be true is because we are straightening this bottom edge and we want to make it square to the back face. If there's a gap back here, that edge that we're joining down against the table is not going to be square to this back face here. Alright, so it's just critical. You got to keep that face back against. You'll notice my hand positioning here. My thumbs are on top, and then the rest of my fingers are just curled around here, and they're just putting pressure back against the fence to keep that tight against. Alright, so pretty simple to do. So thumbs on top, wrap your fingers around and just putting pressure back against that board. 1 or 2 passes is really all you need to do. Okay, there's another shot of my fingers, just the thumbs on top. Okay, the same on the other side there as well. And then what you saw me doing here is just checking the actual board to see is it straight or not. Okay, this metal surface is nice and flat, so I can use that to check, okay, is that surface straight? It looks like it is from here. Alright, so that's all you need to do for this step. Turning it off before you leave the machine. One of the questions you might remember from the safety quiz is if the board is lower than this fence, so if it does not come above this line on the fence, you use what's called push sticks here. These 2 yellow push sticks is what you would use if you were doing a board like this, where it's just maybe 2 inches wide. If I were to run that through, your hand's going to be too close. Alright, so typically we have you use push sticks for anything lower than this fence for the edge.